Are there any dinosaurs?
No. Oh, Daddy, you still being
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey guys, thanks for joining again. Today we have the Hero 5 Black. Let's get it up on the car mount and see how it goes. Let's take a look. That right there was the wide view 4K. Now I'm in wide view 1080p. I'm just gonna get out and switch around to the different views so you can see every different perspective that you can get with this GoPro. Since I am hand holding the GoPro, you're going to hear a lot of rattle and roll on that microphone. The audio on this GoPro is just not going to be usable if you're hand holding it. I would suggest an external mic, or not even using audio if you can. Now here we are in the wide view. Let's switch over to the super view. Now we are in the super view. You can see there's a lot more here to my left and right. I'm only holding this GoPro about a foot away from my face right now, just to give you some perspective. And right here we have the medium view. This is going to be a lot more condensed than the wide view. Linear view now, and now we are in the narrow view. Again, I haven't changed at all where I'm standing, and I haven't changed my arm distance, which is about a foot away from my face. It's a little windy, and I'm hand holding this, so I'm curious what the audio is like as well. Right now, we are going to test out the different audio quality and 1080p between the Sony RX100 Mark V and the GoPro Hero 5 Black. One thing to be aware of is when you GoPro, take a selfie. And the thing about these small cars, they get good gas mileage. Something interesting here with this GoPro. I just tried to record the first 2 clips with it, and the video just stops recording all by itself. Perhaps it's because of this. It's saying low battery. I don't know if it's shutting off because it has a low battery. I would imagine that it would just record until the battery runs out and then just shut off by itself. Definitely something to keep an eye out on. We'll test it out further and see what happens. So we are going to try this guy out again. I updated the firmware on the GoPro Hero 5 Black and need to see if this is going to stop filming automatically like it was earlier. I still have not tested it with a different SD card. That is on my list to do before I give this thumbs down. I do love the concept of the camera, but if it's going to be shutting off video, it's going to get a thumbs down. I went into Starbucks, I updated the firmware, did some test shots, and not better. I just went out, did a 4K shooting, 30 frames per second with my U3 SD card. Take a look. The only words that can describe my feelings right now are I had to get a big gulp just to calm me down. Where do I even fit this? Well, I'll tell you what though, my first interactions with this device have not been the best. You've seen all of my complaints if you've stuck through the video this far about the SD card, the U3 card that couldn't keep up for whatever reason, or just wouldn't write to this GoPro. And even with the other card in here shooting at 1080p, it will still stop recording by itself for no reason, no explanation. I do not understand why. The ease of use with this, with the voice interaction, is fantastic. I love it. I think the video quality in daylight, fantastic. I love it. I'm not using this for a low light nighttime camera. That's what I have the Canon 80D and the RX100 Mark V for. I can get a lens with a low 1.8, 2.8 aperture and you know, get that low light, no problem at all. So that's not something that's going to bother me on this. These have tiny sensors. If you're looking for low light, don't go GoPro. I don't know, guys. You tell me, is this something that I should keep around? Or is my Hero 3 Plus Silver good enough? Tough call, tough call. I have a feeling it might be going back. If you want to continue seeing what my impressions are of the GoPro Hero 5 Black, I will go find it in the woods. I will come back. I will tell you my long-term impressions. I will tell you if I kept it, if I returned it, and the only way you're going to find out is to keep coming back every Sunday. To do that, subscribe here. Look at other videos here while you wait. I thank you. I will keep creating great content. I can't wait to see you around. What are you still doing here? There's a lot of other great YouTube videos. Go watch them. I'll be back. I'll be back next Sunday. I promise.